Brrr. Ice. Well, I tossed water on everything, but we definitely had a nice hard frost last night. Everything is frozen. Look at the ice on there. Oops. Look at that ice. Yep. Ice, ice, ice. Here's some more. Looks like water, but it's hard water. Yep. But judging by this, it's warm in there. Let's go look really quickly here. I'm on my way to work, so it's not too bad in here. A little cool. There's the morning temperature in here, but it's late morning. It's 8 now. But no frost in here for sure. Everything's all frosty. Perfect. A little bit cold in here for some of the plants. I'll have to bring more in. I ran out of time yesterday with all the other stuff I did, so yeah. Maybe after work and tomorrow I'll do a bunch more. Alright, so it was a short work day today. So I'm home early. I don't even know what time it is. 2 maybe? I got home, it was about 1:45 or so. So we're going to continue this work, maybe. And these cuttings here need to be taken out of this pot and put in their own pots. Hopefully I didn't lose my Ming cutting here. It was doing so good for a long time, but I think it got burnt pretty good. So I'm not sure if it lived or not, but I mean, I do have lots of other ones. Still, it's a nice size cutting. So that's what we'll do next. I'm going to put them into these little pots. This one is doing fantastic. Very nice. That was a fail. Oh, that had roots. I wonder what happened. Definitely dead now. Probably burnt. You tell him. You tell him how it is. Good boy. Who is that over there? You tell him. It's probably my husband. He needs a stern talking to sometimes. This one here, it feels like it's got roots there, but it looks dead. Guess we'll see. And that one had roots too. Poor things. All right. 1, 2, 3. That one feels like it's rooted too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 4 pots there. I got lots of other pots down here. Pardon me while I scoop. That'll be okay for that. Alright. I was in a dump truck today. Don't get very much exercise in a dump truck. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Tools. What do I got for tools? I got these tools. Alright. So I'm using my regular mix, which seems to be pretty dry now, again. That's okay, we'll water it. Now, let's see. So you guys can see. Can you guys see? What are you guys even seeing? I can't even see what you're seeing. Should I zoom in? What's it look like? Oh, that's a bit better. All right. Whoa! It's very nice and bright out, so. This soil's still good. I just don't have room for this big thing in the house. There's still no roots on it. Here, I thought it was rooted because it was doing so good, but there's still no roots on it. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm gonna plant it anyways. And I'll use some of this old soil here because it actually looks pretty good. The new soil at the bottom and old soil on top. And we'll see what it does. That's crazy. I thought for sure it had roots. Because it did so good for so long. Until the tarp blew off. The first time. Alright, there's one. That's empty. I got no water. Okay, well, I'll water after. And some more that didn't make it. Good grief. What's next? This one? I'll try those ones and see what they do. See what they look like under there. Alright, let's see what they got. Do they have anything? Nope, nothing. Are they trying? Looks like there's a bud up here, but I think I'm going to give up on this one. I do have tons of cuttings, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. Let's bring this over here. And let's try this dried out one here. That wasn't a bumblebee, that was a carpenter bee. You can tell because it's got big black bum. Oh, felt like it had roots, but it's got none. Alright. Oh, it's still green. That's okay. That's enough. Let's see if this one's got anything. They trick you sometimes. This one's got roots on it. Ouch. Ouch, it's got thorns too. Doesn't look like it's alive though. No, it's definitely not alive. Okay. Alright. Next. Next is this one. And this one doesn't have any roots. But it's still green and nice. And it looks like it's trying. Maybe I'll put it in a smaller pot. I'll put it in the white pot here. There we go. Must have been the ones just from that I just trimmed. When did I trim them? I don't think it was in spring. I think it was mid-summer. I can't remember now. I did way too much. Okay. Oops. We'll throw that on the ground. So we'll keep this soil. Looks pretty sandy and nice. Wow, look at this big mat of roots in here. I wonder what that's from. Interesting. Let's just omit that, because we can use this to put seeds in, or more cuttings, or whatever we need. Alright, I'm going to turn this around so we can stare at this part. And, wow, I didn't need half of those containers. And we'll do this one next. Some of this stuff in here. And just take this little wild purple flower thing out of here. And stick her in there. I'm pretty surprised by these little wildflowers. They're doing really surprisingly well in the pots. I have another one on the end now. It's just huge, and the one with my ficus is doing super good. They make nice accent plants, I think. Not that I need accent plants yet. Alright. And last but not least, we'll rip this out by the roots and squeeze it till it dies. Crazy clover thingies. They're really pretty things, but holy cow, they're like pretty things from space. Invaders. Alright, let's see if I can get this one out. This one looks like it's got good roots on it. I don't want to disturb them too much, but I'm going to disturb them too much. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Still in there somewhere. Alright, look at that. We got nice root mass here. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Wow, it's got a big nice thick one there. Alright, perfect. Alright, so there's a root higher up here. Two of them actually. Oh, this whole mass right here is coming up off of this higher up root. And I think it's too high. I'm just going to nip those off. This one and this huge one here. That's this whole mass. I'm going to nip it off. There. Almost looks like a taproot it has, but I know it's not because it's a cutting. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh yeah, sort of, eh? My phone's doing some weird thing where the screen is darker and I can't see. Alright. So this one here actually does like a Z. So I'm gonna cut the little Z part off. Just like that. And I'll leave that for now because there's lots of feeder roots off of it. And I've basically just made the roots kind of one-sided, pardon me. Alright. shorten these. Go the other way. Put a lump in there instead. So I think that would be a bit better. There we go. I'm just going to spread these roots apart here. There. And then I gotta go and water these. There. Now this one here, I can curtail some of this growth. It's quite top heavy. As you can see, I don't think it'll hold itself up. Nope, it won't. Not until it's watered anyway. I don't have any water here. Okay, so I like that little curve it has there. Fire my thumbs in there. Get it packed all nice and hard. There. That's a little bit better. There. So I do like that little curve it has there. But we're going to trim it up to lighten up the load on it. And take this old leaf off. This old leaf off. And bring this one all the way back. Just to here. Oh my goodness, I could put some more cuttings. I don't need any more cuttings. Okay, I don't need any more cuttings. I've got to stop doing that. Now this one's got a whole bunch of new growth here. There's a new one starting here and a whole bunch up here. I can't take it back to this one here. It's just too young yet. So I'm going to take it back right to here. Hopefully this growth will get this one spurring up. Oh man, that is sad. I can't keep any cuttings. There's just too many. This one here, it's got new growth at the tip, but it looks like one of the leaves, like the little tip, got burnt. And it looks like there's buds at pretty much every leaf node. So I'm going to take it back right to this first large leaf. Oh, but I've got so many. This one here, I can see all the little buds starting too, but I want to leave some leaves on it. I can bring it back later. There's time. There's time. Yeah, there. That's it. Oh, I gotta get these guys water. So there's this one. This one we're still gonna give a chance to. This one we're still giving a chance to. And this one. There we go. That's another group. I go water them.